What it do? What it do? DrDandruff is in the building, y'all, with Post Network, man. So damn excited about this interview. I got the one and only, man, by Miss Milwaukee in the building by way of Cali. Y'all give it up for my girl, man, on some real stuff. We got Nina Ross in the building, y'all. Let's go.
Thank you. Hang tight.
Hey, so Miss Nina Ross, I mean, out of Milwaukee.
Yes.
So, I mean, what brings you down? I mean, down to the West Coast? Like, I mean, was it work? Was it?
Great question. Well, actually, at 12 years old, I decided that I'm going to be a Grammy Award-winning actress one day.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was when I got an agent to actually drive 90 miles from Chicago to Milwaukee to see myself and my 2 siblings. Mm-hmm. Now, the good news is he drove the 90 miles, had to get back, so that's 180 miles and running, right?
Right.
The thing is, he didn't take us on to his agency, but the fact that he drove them 180 miles lit a fire under my ass that I have a dream like King, period.
I like that. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's all about having a dream. Is that how it started, or for you, for those that don't know you, Miss Nina Ross, Miss Nina Ross is everything, man. I mean, I had the privilege of working with her on a TV show. That's how we do know each other. And she's been awesome. So we're going to hear her story. I really want to know, like what influenced you? Like, how did you want to be an actress, that Grammy Award-winning actress?
Well, like I said, when the agent came by, I said, okay, I can do this because I got him to come over. Mm-hmm. So then I would be on my treadmill for an hour. The church bells would ring across the street, and I would be on my treadmill eating sunflower seeds and eating oranges, looking at these are the days of our lives.
Oh, so it all started with the soap opera.
Yeah, and I would be on that treadmill for a whole hour saying, I'm going to be on Days of Our Lives one day. So I'm telling y'all right now, we have the power to manifest our life.
Right.
And my mind is the master, and my body will not be a disaster. Period.
Well said on some real shit. Y'all heard it right here, man. That's crazy. I love that algorithm. I like that.
Serious.
Manifestation is everything.
Yes. Amen.
Okay. I mean, so let's get into it. So your agent talk, right? Mm-hmm. And you end up coming down here. Guy drove 1,000 miles and running. So what happened after that? Like, I mean, did you just start up right away, or was it what's the process?
Well, basically, I left Milwaukee with 16 suitcases during a blizzard, bumping, I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali.
Hey.
I don't think so.
Hey.
So, period, I got booked on a film with Bruce Willis, Tears of the Sun. In this film, y'all Google it, you're going to see a bunch of African Americans for sure that are the head of the class like me.
Okay.
And one thing I can't leave without telling you is growing up in Milwaukee, those kids was real damn mean. And that's how I became a comedic actress, because I had to learn how to rib, because I was come home crying because they be like, yo, big forehead, you got that big ass forehead, woo, 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 woo. But guess what? My mama told me, love you, mommy. Mwah. Shout out to Ethel Taylor.
Hey, shout out.
She told me that's your brains. Mm-hmm. And after that, it's straight A's or B's. And if it's a D, if I earned it, that part too. But we left, and it was a challenge. As soon as I got here, I taught school in the hood in Milwaukee. As a sub for 7 years, I saved 7 racks, left with those 16 suitcases, and then as if Chata got my security deposit for a house in Granada Hills. But his cousin was looking like a... Lord, I ain't gonna say that. Anyways, I'm not gonna say that. Anyways.
I mean, did you have that lined up? Like, as far as, like, you knew something? Like, hey, Milwaukee is blizzard, it's cold, it's stuff out here. Like, yeah. I need to go somewhere, but I'm not gonna go and just take a chance, a risk. Did you have the film with Bruce Willis lined up?
That's an amazing question. Good job. So that was it. Mm-hmm. I came here. I got my phone number that I still have now, 20 years later.
Damn.
So I'm like, I'm gonna get an 818 number. I was still living in Milwaukee, so I got the 818 number. Again, the same number I still have to this day. So y'all that really know me and love me, y'all could catch up with me. Okay.
That part.
Because it's real easy to remember the number. So, back to the regular scheduled program. I got booked in the film Tears of the Sun while I was here, and I did like the Fifth Wheel, the dating.
Which is an army movie, right?
It's a film, this filmed in like Africa. Mm-hmm. The theme, Bruce Willis in there, but it's mostly African Americans, and the theme is in Africa. You know what I mean? So,
Did y'all film in Africa? Not to cut you off.
Well, great question. That was the whole kicker. Okay, so do you remember the dating game show Fifth Wheel?
Yeah, I do remember.
And then Cheaters.
Right.
Okay, I was on those.
Joey Greco.
Mm-hmm. And I was in Mr. 3000 with Bernie Mac. I filmed that for 30 days in Milwaukee. And all his cousins kept staring at me and looking at me. And at the end of the 30 days, they said, you know why we keep staring at you? You look like one of our cousins. But anyway, back to your question. I got booked, right? So I'm like, I went back home to Milwaukee. So I called and was like, okay, I'm calling to confirm my booking. And they were like, oh, you're not booked anymore. So I did not book my flight. 2 days before the film, casting director called me like, hi, I'm calling to get your wardrobe information. Come get a wardrobe check. I'm in freaking Milwaukee. I don't have a ticket because I listened to somebody. So the moral of the story, don't ever get 10 no's before you believe what somebody say. Right. So I missed that. I said, that's it. I'm going back to Cali.
Damn.
So but the scariest part is when it was right when Aaliyah went on the Chestnut. It was right when Aaliyah went. So I was bumping that in Soldier, right? We had to take a Chestnut for 30 minutes during that blizzard from Milwaukee to Chicago. Damn. One lane plane. That was the scariest part.
One cold place to another cold place.
Exactly, because Cali. So you brought me to the end of the story. As if Chatter decided to keep my $23.85 security deposit for the beautiful home in Granada Hills, and I had my bills going there. Everything was in my name and everything.
Right.
My mommy was like, his friend wanted to take me to dinner. And my mom's like, just go to dinner. So, make a long story short, after dinner, I didn't give him the other snack.
Oh, wow. So he was just, I'm taking her to dinner. See, that's what's wrong with me. I'm glad you addressed that.
Yeah.
Just because I buy you a drink doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, I'm buying you poontang.
And I dropped I dropped $2,385 to his friends for this house in Granada Hills.
Damn.
Got my address switched there and everything, right?
Yeah.
Went to their house in Hawthorne. My last name is Hawthorne. I'm like, I see a rainbow. I'm like, oh Lord, it's meant to be.
It's a sign. It's a sign.
Thank you, Jesus. Glory, glory. I'm going to Hawthorne. I'm going to their house. Ain't no way they're going to rob me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me know when we got to go to commercial break, because I'm a real one too.
No, we good.
Just give me a wink, you know what I mean?
We got a little something.
Okay. So basically, I see the rainbow. We get to Hawthorne, and I'm like, it's meant. I'm going to their house. You feel me? Where I'm from, Milwaukee, when you go to somebody's house, they don't rob you, especially for no $23.85.
Yeah,
right?
That's crazy.
So after that, but it's either two things, either psh or sue.
Right.
So that's why they call me Sue. You know what I'm saying? Because my Bible is my weapon. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned.
Gotta give it up to that, man. That's some real shit. That's crazy.
Period.
I mean, the story is...
Thank you.
You're getting great. You know?
So the bottom... Thank you. The bottom line is, I didn't do that. I didn't put out. Some things got twisted up. By that time, his friend had changed the lock. I got the keys to the crib, D.
How did they change the lock when you?
I got somebody, and he happened to be see how blessed man yo mucho.
Oh, okay.
He happened to be
some Mexican friends.
I met a Mexican dude, and he happened to take me to the house and help move me. Because remember, I moved here from Milwaukee. I ain't had no whip.
Right.
I gave Blue Thunder away. I gave my candy painted blue car away to my neighbor who was going to college.
Oh wow.
So whatever I didn't give away or sell, I was out of there with those 16 suitcases. So make a long story a little bit shorter. Yeah. The locks, we got there to move it to the crib. Right. The locks was changed.
That is crazy.
He was like, you want me to bust the window? I mean, it was easy. I was like, because I could have. I had dropped the dough. The bills and stuff was in my name. My unemployment checks was coming to the crib. Right. But I said, nah.
Damn.
Don't bust the window.
You take a gamble and go from Milwaukee down here, get on the film, and all this happens? Man, this is crazy, man. We're getting into it. Dandruff right here, man. We're going on a commercial break right quick. We're going to come back with Miss Nina Ross, man. She's going to continue on this story about what happened. What the hell happened? Crazy. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dandruff in the building right here. Pulse Network, man. We getting how we live on some real stuff. An interview with Nina Ross, man. For those that missed it, great story. Beautiful, as you can see, actress coming up in the game, talking about how she got swindled. So you go from Milwaukee down here to Cali, right?
Yeah.
Get a house in Granada Hills, which is a great area.
Exactly.
And next thing you know, all the locks were changed.
All the freak.
Because you didn't give nobody no nah.
I didn't give up the cool nah. Now keep in mind, on my mama, daddy, and granny, on my hood, on Anyways, I was gonna say I'm crip, but I ain't no banger. And I ain't no banger.
I hear you.
Anyways, oh my God. So this is the kicker. Are you ready for the real kicker?
Yes.
When we lost the money at the same time, I ended up, because my degree is in human services, so I'm a social worker as well, right? So I'm knowing I'm not gonna stay in this hotel until my 7 racks is gone. I'm about to call 611, 211, 311, 411 or something, motherfuckers, and get some assistance.
Right.
But guess where they sent us?
A shelter.
Yes.
No.
Skid Row money. They sent us to the road. I was walking through there like, the blood of Jesus. I hold my cross, the blood of Jesus. Where the fuck am I at? Where the hell they sent us to?
They try to hit you with the mother.
So
that ain't gonna happen with you. I know that.
3 days and 2 nights.
Damn.
They ended up. Thank God for Jesus. Their pastors that came told me I was gonna be into ministering women.
Right.
I'm like, huh? 2 different nights. I'm coming here to pursue acting, right? Make a long story short, we on the way to the room. A lady ends up saying, "Oh, can I give your kids some M&Ms?" Like, okay, cool. So when you go in the shelter, when you go to bed, it's lights out like jail. Yeah, I did 24 hours pregnant trying to go see my mama.
Oh,
and
man.
End up with a warrant from Oshkosh, Wisconsin in that bitch. All I was doing was every day we hustling. I wasn't doing my fingerprints cleaner than Trump's. So, but I ain't getting no lighter, so I need a ghost face. Hello.
So I mean, he had you like, I mean, the pastors ended up going down there and they said, "Hey, do you want to minister for women?" Was that what it is?
This is the thing. Now, cut to 20 years later, I donate Pampers. I naturally became an advocate for women to get out of domestic violence relationships. So if you're in a situation right now where a man is putting hands on you, calling you a B or H or whatever, because of one comedy show I did, he didn't want us to curse, so I'm working on not using profanity. So I'm editing myself as we go. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, I am a survivor. Like when I was born, this pinky wasn't like this.
Oh wow!
This was from Hurricane RJ, and I don't give a damn if you see the podcast.
I got my finger as well. You know, my finger's damaged too, yo. You know, hey. But I don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
I know. I try to force so I won't start crying and shit and messing my makeup.
I hear you. No, but I mean, so you go from pursuing an acting career. Next thing you know, they put you on Skid Row because shit happened with the money and all this in the house, and you got swindled pretty much.
Yeah, but I still had $7,000 in the bank when I went to Skid Row. I just didn't know where I was going. I'm a social worker thinking I'm going to a shelter. Because I had provided these services for women in Milwaukee, basic home management, social emotional support.
Oh, so that's what you did before?
Yeah. Oh, okay, I taught schools for Milwaukee Public Schools for 7 years. And I did so many other things just in the city, Milwaukee, like basic home management. But I couldn't take that D. Because when I clock out at 5, if they don't have no food, if they don't have this and that, I got to go. I couldn't do that one.
Yeah, I can see that.
But make a long story short, the shelter that we was on the Skid Row for only 3 days. I was like, oh, we got to go. So we ended up on 42nd and Figueroa.
The Fig, not the Hostro.
Hostro.com.
Hold on, wait a minute.
You know where Figueroa.
Of course.
Everybody knows the Fig. The Fig. So we went from the road to the Fig.
Okay. So you trying to help out champions. You trying to help out prostitutes now? You just do it all, huh? They're advocates of course, domestic abuse all day.
So I'm gonna fast forward that part of the story. How I figured out I was on that street on Figueroa. I signed my kid up for school real fast, my daughters, and I was like, okay, they're gonna go to school. I'm walking to school, I see people on the street, I was like, oh, we gotta go from here too. So finally, in that room, we was paying $40 a night, so that's cheap for a hotel, $40 a night, but Mickey Mouse wasn't paying shit in that bitch.
True.
Period. Right. So we get to Linwood. Linwood is okay.
Linwood.
Then we get to North Hollywood.
Shout out to NoHo.
NoHo. And the best part of the story, it only took me 3 months to sue as if shatter. Right. As when I stayed in them shelters. Oh yeah, we was filing papers. Because sue, it's only 2 things I told you from the beginning. Right. So after 3 months in shelters, we finally went to court, and the judge was from London. I never forget. He said, they trying to say it was a security deposit.
Okay.
And I never moved in.
What?
Yes.
That was his defense.
Yes. He said security deposit, but like I said, my mind is the master. Guess what? Wow. Your homegirl, I had on the bottom of the cashier's check to as if chatter for security deposit. Right. Period.
You came with receipts as you should.
Exactly. So the judge ended up awarding me my he told him basically you going to jail if you don't pay her in 10 days. Of course he flipped it and did construction and this and that. But anyways, that was that.
Okay.
That was that. And we got our first house in NoHo, and it was brand new.
I mean, damn, that's a blessing at the end of the day, because, I mean, for you to come down from Milwaukee and move your family down
within 3
here,
months.
and for somebody to swindle you, man, how could somebody sleep at night doing that shit, knowing that your kids is out there?
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
That shit is crazy, but, hey, like you said, God, hey, blesses you in vastness because of what you've done, you know what I'm saying? You're a great person, and
wow.
You know, that's just what it is, you know, I like that. I mean, I'm glad you're doing great now. I see you. You're smiling as you usually are.
It's like only laundry folds. Oh, sorry, y'all. I forgot I was even on my damn on my Instagram. I ain't even waving, but thank y'all for tapping in. I'm going to get a little bit of my fruit punch cleanse here.
Hey, that's what's up. When we come back, y'all, we going to talk about the fruit punch cleanse on some real stuff. She got the Delgada tea in here and the Lasso tea. You know, we're gonna get into that right now when we get back on the Dandruff Show, man. We got Nina Ross in the building, y'all. Stay tuned. Hold on. Stay tuned.
Thank you. What up, y'all?
Welcome back, y'all. We right here with the one and only Miss Nina Ross, man, in the building. Y'all give it up on some real stuff. Crazy story. I mean, I love it. I mean, I just don't. I love it and I hate it at the end of the day, because there are some swindlers and some crazy people out there, especially on Instagram, and you know, like just, hey, let me get this, let me get that, or this and that, or send me the code to this and that. Y'all gotta be careful, because at the end of the day, there's always somebody out there that's always gonna swindle somebody, whether they're older, whether they're younger, whether they're vulnerable. Just either or, and this is a perfect excuse, an example of just what happened to Nina, and not only for her to just bounce back and be the person she is now, but you know, God blessed her with so you get the brand new house, right, after the Skid Row and after all that, and what happened there?
Wow, I mean, this dude, Dr. D, let's give it up for the hostess with the mostest right now. Let's give it up for DJ because he's asking the most amazing questions ever. Now, I got to tell a little bit of my son's story. You know, he would have to be here, but this is a very important part.
Okay.
We get to know her. Everything's amazing. We have best friends. Again, si habla español mucho. His best friend Junior lived right next door. Mm-hmm. So how come my oldest son and his homie Junior got jumped?
Oh, no.
Because they was black and brown hanging.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And right there off of Agnes and Van Owen. Mm-hmm. And it turned out to be a blessing because they was both folk. I hate to say it turned out to be a blessing because they're alive. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. But we moved up out of there. That was like a jump start out of there.
The race thing was crazy.
It was just hurtful. But I just gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 1 trillion because it's like this around the world and in every damn city.
That part.
But we gotta just spread love because love is the answer to everything in life.
That part.
You feel me?
I agree.
And so they stayed friends. We stayed down. We stayed cool, and we ended up moving on up to Silmar in a nicer area.
You're moving up north.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Up to Silmar, and then back to Tarzana, and then now I'm in OC, which that's a whole nother part of the story. I feel like it's the 60s. They call me Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, and then some days Nina Ross.
Hey.
So we about to get I'm not a tree, I can move. Okay.
That far, I like that.
Thank you.
You know, so let's get into the how'd you get into the lasso teas and the Delgadas? I mean, how did that come into fruition?
Thank you. And you know when we did the shout out to shoot the pitch, roll the clip.
We're gonna get into that.
Okay.
Last segment.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
I know the fans can't wait.
I know.
Let's go.
Okay,
Talk your shit. Let's go.
I've been an independent business owner with Total Life Changes for almost 4 years.
Shout out Total Life Changes on some real stuff. Let's go. So Total Life Changes. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, is this a nonprofit? Is this a what? I mean, is this how does this come into fruition? How do you get into, you know, into this foundation or into this, you know, into the teas, the tea business?
Great question. So basically, you get for for $60, you get a website and 3 gallons of tea that retail for $25 each. But you're going to drink one yourself and be guaranteed to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, or you get your money back.
Damn.
Now, the company's been around for 20 years. Shout out to Jack Fallon and John Licari, the CEOs. And I know my lighting isn't right on my Instagram, but I'm trying to charge my phone. It's all good. So anyways, shout out to those 2 gentlemen. That's it. So you invest in your website, right? And then you invest in your product. But when you roll with somebody like me, it's like buy one, get one free, because I want to see people live. So when you become an independent business owner, you're a life changer. But you really become like the candy, like a lifesaver. Because I was full of shizzle, my nizzle, like my entire life. I eat like a muggy stick over here. Right. Like I literally would go every 3 days. So if anybody watching this, if you're going every 3 days, hit me up every 3 days. Hit me up, Coach Nina Rosemont on Instagram, and put Dr. D in my DM, and you get automatically 15% off.
Bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? Shit, let's do this. Hey, shots fired on some real stuff, man. You know?
Thank you.
Let's get it. So, I mean, so you realize it starts working. You know, did you lose the 5 pounds in the 5 days?
Oh my God, I've lost like 70 pounds.
Oh wow.
I don't want to lose no more. I be looking back at it every day, trying to make it show it still shake what your mama gave. Yeah.
Put it on camera. What we got? So what was the first one that you came into contact with? And
I thought you were talking about the assets. Hold on, I gotta realize I'm in a home studio. Hold on, I'm just kidding. Anyways, but a lot of my partners actually. are trying to gain weight back to be seriously from losing weight from the products. I don't want to be skinny, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to be healthy and make sure I cleanse. So the Delgada Slimming Coffee, I drink it every morning. Right. And the watermelon, I like to call it watermelon, just came out this summer. Notice it tipped my nails in the bag. Oh, here on my bag.
Hey, okay, I see.
The watermelon. Right here.
That's that watermelon right there. Matches the nails. I see the nails.
I can't even say watermelon no more. Oh, by the way, you can sprinkle on your watermelon too, y'all. Ooh.
So it's a powder.
No, you know how you put Crystal Light in tea?
Oh yeah.
I mean in water. Excuse me. So you just open it. I'm gonna do you a demo right now, and this is the Delgada Slimming Coffee. Okay. That's how the packages is.
So it tastes like coffee. It looks like kind of like that U-Band type.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Right, and then this is the one. This makes a gallon. Drink a cup in the morning, a cup at night. Mess around. You can drink it warm or however you like. For 5 days. Okay. You're gonna be 5 pounds lighter. But first, you got to make sure you do a video, weigh yourself and everything, because it's really real. And the thing is like this, and it's gonna get a little graphic. So I just gotta tell you, not that, but I'm just saying it's real stuff, because our intestines hold 20 pounds of toxic waste.
Oh, poop, wow. Right? 20 pounds.
I mean, yeah, it's 20 pounds. Because if you think about it, y'all, upper intestine, lower intestine, kidney, liver, and colon is circular, right? So it's circular. And so it's stuck in there. No matter how often you think you go, you don't really go until you cleanse. And I never knew this until 3 years ago. Well, almost 4 years on King Day that I started this business. So, like I have this bottle of water here, I will have it. And usually, like when I sample people, because it's so delicious, I'll do like the watermelon and mix it with fruit punch. And this is the Delgada Slimming Coffee, if the camera can see it. You just pour it in there.
We're going to put the links and all that stuff in it.
So this is the watermelon, right, y'all? So, oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's go ahead.
I usually like to have people drink it, but I know you're drinking your other apple juice over there.
Yeah.
If it's going to cooperate, open it. Scissor.
She's like, it was easy open the other day. You know
it was easy open. Well, I got these,
the nails.
The extensions.
You can't do it.
Because I don't really wear nails all the time because, shout out to y'all females. Make sure you get them nails soaked off periodically so you don't get no fungus in there.
So it's like a Crystal Light type of podiatry. I mean, it's easy. You know, you get your bottle, open it, and you just dump one in there. You know what I'm saying? One for each bottle, right?
Well, actually, one of my coaches, she do like 4.
Oh, dang.
She, like, for real.
She's like, I'm trying to do 10 in 10 days.
Yeah. And then she 45 with abs. Like, serious with abs. Yeah. Man. Serious. And this, actually, you can sprinkle it on fruit, you guys. Like, it is so delicious. Like, sprinkle on your watermelon fruit. Yeah. Now, I am on, I'm not at home, so I'm not going to put 2. But I want you, when you taste it, when you mix it up, to maybe if you could do it on air lip sync because it's delicious. Because I'm my own stuff, so you know what I'm saying, y'all. But anyway,
we gonna get it in.
It's so
we
good.
Get it in.
Toast to you.
Hey, toast to you. Let me try it. Shit. Go ahead. Toast to the West
You
Coast.
want
Let's
waterfall?
go. Hey. That's what's up, man. That looks great. You know. But we gonna give it back. When we come back, we getting it in. Dandruff Show right here, man. Right here with Pulse Network. We got Nina Ross in the building, man. We're going to talk about the show that I met her on. You know, this is how it all came into fruition, you know, and we're going to get our stuff back. So when we come back, y'all stay tuned. Let's do it.
Peace. Okay, I got to hang Instagram up now. Okay, y'all. See y'all in a minute.
Ready? Let's go.
Who's calling?
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, let's go. What to do? Dandruff right here in the building, man. Another dope episode, I told you. So, for those that missed it, man, y'all got to catch it again. I'm not going to keep going and rewinding, y'all. But we got Nina Ross in the building. She's just talking about overcoming just the adversity and just how she persevered and how she came into life. I had no idea about none of this. She was just a co-host with me, which ended up coming a great relationship, and I'm just so glad she's in the building right now, y'all. You know, so just show some love, man, on some real stuff. You know, thank you. First and foremost, thanks for even coming, even though this is the end of the segment. But you know, I'm really excited about this one, and let's talk about how we came into play. Like, how did we first meet? Remember?
Yes. So you guys, we met filming the amazing film with the most amazing cast. I don't even care. Well, don't get in your feelings, other people I've worked with, but I'm just telling you, Curtis did such an amazing job with casting that automatically, y'all, could you imagine working with a group of people and the first day you meet them, you gel like peanut butter and jelly. You awesome. Gel like a ponytail. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it was just awesome, y'all. And we filmed every Sunday for months. Right. You know, I even went to an event in Atlanta, came back, we filmed. Like, it was just amazing. So we met with filming Shoot the Pitch, Roll the Clip, which I'm sure y'all know is on Tubi right now. And it was just amazing. It was an amazing cast. Just meeting Dr. D, DrDandruff, and just the entire cast was like family. Los todos la familia.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Not only that, I try to do some outlandish stuff. You know me, I like to take my acting to career extends highs. You know what I'm saying? I ended up saying, hey, I'm about to fly over this couch and beat somebody up, you know, just improv, because the whole show was improv. It was having fun. I accidentally kicked Miss Nina Ross in the titty, and I mean,
excuse me, I had a flashback.
and the titty was hurt. I felt so bad. I was like, man, I owe her a whole bunch, you know. So, but not only that, I mean, you're right. The cast was awesome, man. Shout out Curtis Baldwin on some real stuff, you know. Yes. I mean, I could be here naming forever, you know. Everybody that was part of that. If you were a real one, you know what time it is, man. If you were there, you weren't. Be there or be square on some real stuff. So
period. At the Kevin Hart Studios, we did some stuff too.
Yeah, right there in Canoga Park, right?
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was dope. And then we ended up. So you ended up getting the direct role of Dog Mama, right?
Right. And then
we moved to studios.
But then, you know, I played two characters. Usually, most things I get cast in, I play two different characters. I think I just manifest that.
Right.
Because I love doing that. Dual roles. So thank you. So I just manifested. And so, you know, I play Hattie. You remember that bedroom scene?
Oh, yeah.
Quit playing. Did you ever see the footage?
Yeah, I have. I'm a lucky one, you know what I'm saying? I get a little. I
can't wait. It's not like that, y'all, but
it's crazy.
It's totally PG, okay? But I wanted to tell you that. You know, if that wasn't my first time working at Kevin Hart Studios.
Okay.
I did Peanuts Comedy Slam Jam there as well. Damn. So like,
it's a nice studio.
Oh my god!
I mean, they got a movie theater in it. Like, be for reals. You know, it was dope.
Yeah, that's like a free plug for Kev. You know what I'm saying? Y'all.
Oh, dang! Not only that, he sold it. I mean, I heard that.
He sold it?
To Kevin Garnett. I think Kevin Garnett's buying it. You know, so Kevin.
Kevin. Oh, I didn't know that. He's like, I'm done.
So what are you doing now?
Well, currently I am a student. I'm a college student. And I'm doing work study at my college.
Okay.
Which is very painless. Like, it's so dope. I have to say, I'm working in the business and administration office.
Right.
So I've always wanted to get more techie, learning more techie stuff. So I did that. But I have to share with y'all something that really impacted me a year ago. Mm-hmm. It's another boom bam. It just makes me so thankful and so grateful every day I wake up. Right. I'm telling y'all right now, the trick to life is walk around with an attitude of gratitude and just continue to be thankful and grateful no matter what you go through.
I love it. That's crazy.
That's the only way. Because if not, you just like sit on a pity party. You know what I'm saying? You just got to like push through. So now I went to an event and I ended up by the poolside taking selfies.
Right.
And freaking, I was taking pictures with a partner, and then she got a phone call, I gave her her phone, I started taking selfies, and then it was a canopy, like a reserve canopy, and they had it tied down with chains.
Oh, wow.
A gust of wind came. Bow!
No.
On my mama.
Right in your forehead.
On my hood. I can show you, I can pull up the video right now.
Oh, man.
I'm just telling y'all how thankful and grateful I am to be here.
Damn, so the pole hit you directly right now?
It was a chain that was attached to the canopy. You know how they have the canopies at the pool,
right?
For with the reserve sign, and they had the chains tied around the bottom. One that came loose, but this the killer.
What the?
I paid my nigga. I didn't even get my change yet. Like I'm really like it's been a year. Like I need a new lawyer right now. Like this the thing. I paid $2,500 to go to this let's see. This is going to be airing in some places, so maybe I shouldn't get into all these details.
We put motherfuckers on blast here. Fuck that.
Yeah. So the bottom line is this. I said, forget this. I'm going back to school. I'm going back to college. I gotta tenderize my brain. I gotta you know what I'm saying?
That wasn't enough tenderizing? Goddamn.
No, I need to get some knowledge in the motherfucker. Like, I gotta make sure I'm doing something to fight. They said I had a fucking concussion.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And guess the fuck they told me?
They said, smoke a joint and just go on with your life.
No, the motherfucker said, don't scream and yell. Bitch, I got teenagers at home. I got 3 teenagers talking about don't scream and yell.
Don't scream and yell. I got hit in the head with a fucking pole that was supposed to be chained up, motherfuckers. That's crazy.
Oh my God. And so the resort, this pit, I was in a lavish, in the penthouse suite. We paid like $2,500. We was like 7 of us in there. Why half the group went in the morning? The killer chain hit dude in the leg. Nobody bothered to tell us. And the main coordinator chick was like, oh, let's move because of this chain. But nobody bothered to tell us. So when the shit popped off, they talking about when the shit popped off.
Nobody did nothing but don't yell and scream.
Don't yell and scream.
That's some bullshit. That sounds like some shit a rapist would say. Bitch, don't yell and scream. Shut up and take it. Like, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
My life, my life, my life. And I share my story.
In the sunshine.
Come on.
There wasn't sunshine there. Fuck that. Oh my God. It was a gust of wind.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I gotta laugh not to cry. Because when I gotta turn up when I gotta get them up for school, they don't want to get up because I'm fighting a fuck night battle. The Fortnite. Fuck Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to cuss with fuck. This to you, Fortnite. Hey, yeah. Fortnite. No. Hang tight. I'm
We were trying to get him as a sponsor, but now
damn. It's over. It's over. Let's get read a book and take a look as a damn sponsor.
I like that.
Kids need to read more. Shoot.
That's what's up. Miss Nina Ross, it's a pleasure, man. I mean, it feels like a half hour ain't never enough.
I know.
You know?
And it's like when you say what I'm doing now, I'm like, wow, I'm trying to tell you, like, oh my God, it's like so many things.
So everybody probably wants to know, are you still doing acting? Are you still acting?
Yes, I am still acting. I'm doing comedy too. One of my girls, Leah, the life coach, has a couple of shows lined up in Milwaukee. Yeah. I do have a film in Milwaukee coming up, actually, in January.
Oh, tell me more.
Just remind, yeah. Violetta Joseph, one of my girls, and we did casting.
Tell me more. Come on.
Yes, so we did casting together when I was there. We were business partners, and I saw her holding auditions in Milwaukee. And I messaged her. I'm like, Violetta, when are you filming? Because I just, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta get in there.
Yeah, I'm like, I just walk in, and she'd just be like, if I just call her, she'd be like, okay, you got this role, send me the script. I'd be like, bitch, send me. I'm finna call her, like, send me a script. Cause it look like you in there with some newbies. I need to come eat a script. real
Yeah.
quick. So I'm probably gonna go. I am gonna actually go fly to Milwaukee
Mm-hmm.
in January to do some filming. Even though I don't like to go that time of the year because it's real cold.
Shit.
But I need to. I gotta make sure. Like after working with you guys, it was such a blessing. What 3 months? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta like. I'm like, ooh.
You gotta get back in it.
Yeah, and still as an entrepreneur selling my products, you know what I mean, and just like. Just working hard to turn my dreams into reality. I'm actually becoming certified in yoga as well.
Oh wow.
The chiropractor was like, "What do you?" After 2 weeks of yoga, the chiropractor for this situation,
Right.
he said, "What are you doing?"
What do you think I'm doing? For one-handed push-ups?
I was getting better, and he was like, "Oh."
Right.
Like so yoga, so the yoga was helping. So I'm becoming certified as a yogi.
As it is, you busy as everybody can see.
Exactly.
Now, but before we get out of here, y'all, let's we want to know where we can find Miss Nina Ross. Where could everybody find you, beautiful? And you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead and talk your shit.
Okay, thank you. So on Facebook, y'all know how it is when you're doing like positive influences and praising God, and you know, and you ain't with the, you know what I'm saying. So I have several Facebooks, but the Instagram is Coach Nina Rose Ma, and then I also have 1 Million Mommies. So the number 1 Mill MIL Mill or Milwaukee Mill Mamas, 1 Million Mamas, because before it's over, the plan is to impact 1 million mamas.
Hey, I love it.
Give them some hope. Give them some faith. Give them some.
I love it.
Because too many mothers, like single moms, you know, we're so freaking strong survivors, soldiers, and not to say there's not a few good men or dads out here, but my story and my passion is for women and children. And I'm helping some seniors too, but then, you know, it's a little bit stressful. I'm just kidding. Oh, I did caregiving too, D, in California.
Damn.
I did caregiving for.
She does it all. I'm telling you. I don't want to hear anybody say I can't do it. Fuck no.
Period.
You can do it.
Period. You can do it. Just set your mind to it, and you can do it. I did caregiving, and my first client, guess what she wanted me to do?
Uh-oh.
Read the Bible to her.
That's dope.
I was taking bubble baths, reading the Bible. Other client, I'm eating salads, taking naps. And I was making minimum wage, but guess what? Because when I got the job for minimum wage, I had a bachelor's degree, by the way. But I had to do it to keep my kids in the program.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The after school program. That was a good life. Shout out to the after school program.
Hey, real talk.
Welcome to the good life.
Welcome to the good
Pick up the kids
life.
at 6 instead of 3.
I'm glad you're doing great. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? It was an honor.
Thank
even
you.
stopping by and just, you know, just even working with you. You know, you're a beautiful soul. You got a lot of stuff coming up. You know, I love the entrepreneur, you know, aspect of you. Not only that, I got to see you act, and it's just effortless for you. You know that your inspiration to me. Just you being in my presence, knowing that you can and will do anything. I don't want to hear anybody say that they can't do anything because this is real life right here on some real stuff. When we get back, man, Dandruff's going to give you his last perspective right here on the Pulse Network, y'all. Catch y'all up.
Thank you.
Hey. Well, welcome back. This is the last segment. This is Doc's last perspective. You know, I mean, hey, we heard it all from Miss Nina, from going through racism with their kids, all that. Look, racism first and foremost. Let me go on and get into that. I don't care about what anybody says. Everybody is one at the end of the day. Y'all already know that. As y'all can see what color she is, what color I am. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter about none of that at the end of the day. Hey, sometimes we got to take chances. Sometimes we got to just go out, move different states, and start all over. You know what I'm saying? Whether you come up from it, whether you drop from it. But at the end of the day, we keep pushing. We keep doing what we got to do. That's just it. Get into a trade. Get into this. I mean, that's just what it is. Don't just sit there and not do nothing. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, if the same shit's working for you, then hey, ball breeze, I'm cool with it. But at the end of the day, people like us, I mean, we like to keep moving, and we like to keep building and keep learning, because every day is a learning process on some real stuff. Dandruff in here, man. Hey, we came, we saw, we conquered. Pulse Network, man. Be sure to hit up Miss Nina Ross on Instagram on some real stuff. Hey, her link will be in the bio and everything on the show. So, till next time, we'll catch y'all up. Dandruff style in the building. We up and out. Catch y'all.
Okay, I can call him back now.